Give us 60 minutes and we'll give you Nelson Radio every Saturday from 2 to 3 p.m. on KTLK AM 1150. With 29 years in the mortgage business and an array of top-level guests visiting the show, Nelson is in a unique position to bring you cutting-edge information on real estate, business, finance, and law. If you have any questions for Nelson or any of his guests, give him a call at 888-888-2136. That's 888-888-2136. Or check him out online at nelsonradio.com.
Nelson Radio.
Welcome back to Nelson Radio. We're broadcasting from the Strand Beach Club down here at the Headlands, just south of the Ritz-Carlton and the beautiful Dana Point Harbor. I'm with my co-host Phil Immel, and it is one spectacular place to be broadcasting from.
You know, of all the shows we've done, Rob, I mean, you finally found the best location on planet Earth.
We've got the Pacific Ocean right behind us and this beautiful clubhouse with this affinity pool looking up at the clubhouse itself. And some of the most beautiful estates.
Look at all the radio fans up there. My gosh, they're everywhere.
Exactly. This segment brought to you by a very special restaurant right here in Dana Point, Luciano's. And I want to tell you, Phil, 24 years ago, this coming October, I was there for my rehearsal dinner.
Really, one of my favorite places. Very romantic, very beautiful, great food.
Food here right in Dana Point. Luciana's Ristorante. Check that out. We've been talking about this project. We just had Sanford Edward, the founder and developer of the Strand project. And really, I would put is somebody that can look at this kind of property and have the vision for what it could be, especially after going through all of the approval process and the Coastal Commission.
But just the tenacity you have to have as a developer anywhere in America anymore, but especially oceanfront community in a neighborhood that in Southern California with the Coastal Commission and all the regulatory bodies, you got to give kudos to Sanford. He's just an amazing entrepreneur with great tenacity. And
you think about it, in the Southland here, Camp Pendleton being maybe the only remaining undeveloped parcel of land here, 1.5 miles of beachfront property, and spectacular, doesn't give it justice. We wanted to carry our show's theme of revitalizing, and certainly this project represents that. And looking at the city of Dana Point, it's about to go through its revitalization with the kickoff of the development of the village area and the downtown area. And we have on our show right now Bill Brough, one of the city council members from the city of Dana Point, and Mike Powers, the CEO of Greenfield Communications, a fiber optics company that's bringing in today's technology in developments around the country.
More like tomorrow's technology.
So I want to welcome Mike and Bill. And I just wanted to ask you, let's start off with you, Bill. In terms of looking at the city of Dana Point, it's gone through the recession like everybody else, and now it's on sound footing and moving forward with development of a downtown. What's a project look like in bringing that to the market?
Well, about 10 years ago, the City Council approved a subcommittee called the Town Center Subcommittee. They held about 30 months of public outreach hearings, got input from the community, finally developed a plan that was sent to the City Council and approved in 2006. The California Coastal Commission approved the plan in 2008. But with the economy and some other priorities in the city, the project stalled. I was elected to the City Council in 2010, and in my third year, the number one issue that residents and business owners in town talk to me about is the town center. So last year, what I did is I got these people that asked me about the town center, and we formed a group called the Dana Point Town Center Association. My good friend Mike Powers here is the vice chair of that. And the town center is a project about 10 acres on Pacific Coast Highway in Del Prado. And the idea is to make it a very dense, urban, vibrant downtown. Retail on the first floor, 2 levels of offices or condos above, outdoor dining, pedestrian friendly, something you'd see at El Paseo in Palm Desert or 3rd Street in Santa Monica.
Right.
That's the vision for the town center. So in December, I asked my colleagues on the city council to put an item on the agenda because I believe now was the time to do it. We were very strong financially. We had about a year and a half worth of reserves in the bank, about $35 million. And I said, we don't have to do it all at once. Let's phase the project out. Let's get some bids. It's been a while since we talked about it. And with the help of the association, we put some pressure on the city council, and we were able to unanimously approve moving forward with the project in February.
You know what's so fantastic, Phil, is you look at a lot of the beachside communities, and they don't have that downtown feel. Laguna Beach naturally does, based on the how
topography.
It's the topography. But Newport Beach or Corona del Mar really doesn't have that.
Like a central core, and it's kind of like Carmel too. I remember when they were designing this plan a number of years ago before the economy stalled. If you've been to Carmel and that type of thing, it's just beautiful. You could walk. It's pedestrian friendly. It's car friendly, still parking friendly, but it just has activity, it has electricity, it has life to it.
Yeah, exactly. And Mike, let me ask you, Mike Powers, CEO of Greenfield Communications, as you now serve as the vice chair for this committee to bring this development to the marketplace, challenging project?
Yeah, it is. But what's really nice to see is, like Bill said, we spoke to Bill and asked, where does this project stand? And a bunch of us, 10 of us, got together and formed Dana Point Town Center. Go to the website, danapointtowncenter.org, and it gives updates on how the project is moving. And it really speaks to when you get some concerned stakeholders in a city to be able to come together and move a project forward. And working with the city to make the necessary steps to start the work. It's not easy. But I think if you work hand in hand in conjunction with the city, understanding the residents' concerns, the business owners' concerns, you work through these problems, and we're at a point now, like Bill said, we're going to start work pretty soon. So the dream is slowly becoming a reality over the next couple of months and year.
You're listening to Nelson Radio. You can reach out to us and contact us direct at 888-888-2136. That's 888-888-2136, or at nelsonradio.com. And we'll have video as well of some of the projects. What is the vision around the corner? I wanted to ask you, you bring tomorrow's technology into today's projects. Give us a snapshot of what that looks like with your fiber optics.
Sure. So whether it's a new development or it's a municipal development such as Town Center in Dana Point, we can bring fiber optics to whether it's a residential, commercial, retail area. And it's basically future-proofing that community, whether it's residential or commercial. And it allows very fast internet speeds. And slowly, more and more people are going to receive all content over the internet. And we're that conduit that allows residents, towns, municipalities to receive that. And it's a private company, so we compete against the bigger companies. And because we're smaller, we get to have it's more customer-focused. And it's very fast data speeds. It's fiber. So hopefully it will also advance what we're doing in Dana Point as well.
We've heard about the smart house. Now we have the smart city. Phil, Bill, do you feel like a kid in a candy store in the context of now this is finally coming to fruition? And construction starts, next month, right?
Yes. Well, it's double-edged sword because as government moves slowly, we see that it's nearly taken a decade to get us to this point. But what I'm most pleased about is we essentially started this effort in December. It was approved in February. 2 government agencies, the South Coast Water District and the City of Dana Point, we put shovels in the ground next month. The Water District will start in September, increase the water and sewer lines along Pacific Coast Highway. Then they will move to Del Prado. Then the city begins the street improvements, lights, sidewalks, etc. in February. There's one issue that we have to talk about. We only fund 2/3 of the project right now. Del Prado, from a city point of view, is not funded. We're looking for another $7 million, and I know our group and the city is looking for ways to find that money, not to replenish all our reserves, but we do have some more work to do. But I'm very pleased that this project has moved very quickly, and construction starts next month.
I just wanted to mention briefly that Dana Point is a very business-friendly city, and I've lived in many Southern California cities from San Diego through Los Angeles. This city has really got it together. If you're looking for a retirement home in a coastal environment with a business-friendly and business-friendly council, it's very much in harmony down here. So come join us. in Dana Point.
There's the call to action. You're listening to Nelson Radio. We've been showcasing the revitalization of the city of Dana Point with their new village downtown area coming. Bill Brough, I want to thank you as an active member of the City Council bringing this to the marketplace. Thanks for being with us. And Mike Powers, the CEO of Greenfield Communications, bringing that smart technology to the city as well. You can reach us direct, 888-888-2136. That's 888-888-2136. And check out nelsonradio.com. We'll be able to share the mission, vision, and dreams of the city of Dana Point with their revitalization. We'll be right back here in just a minute.
Nelson is a licensed lender under the California Department of Corporations, NMLS 331060.
This is Nelson from Nelson Radio, and it's important that we talk about a very serious issue. We had bad lending practices that led to the mortgage meltdown, but now we've got the challenge of deplorable customer service coming out of the meltdown. Bottom line, getting a new loan can be like pulling teeth without Novocaine. I've got the solution. Academy Mortgage and my team are injecting into the industry real performance and real accountability. Here are the facts. Appraisals in less than a week. Rate guarantees that can improve if the market goes down. Purchase transactions with our market-exclusive close-on-time guarantees and refinance transactions in as little as 30 days. Who would have thunk? Guaranteed rates and guaranteed performance from your mortgage lender. Call me, Nelson, an accountable loan expert for nearly 3 decades, direct at 888-888-2136. That's Nelson at 888-888-2136, 888-888-2136, or at strongcreditrewards.com.